Hiya, so I'm looking at your balance results. I'm not sure how old this person is. Um, what we do, we're looking at your pro-inflammatory fats compared to your anti-inflammatory fats. So when you fall over, you need a pro-inflammatory fat to help heal your wound and stop you bleeding. But you also need anti-inflammatory fats to stop inflammation in the body. This level here should be at 3 to 1, and this person's coming 44 times more pro-inflammatory fats than they have got to their omega-3. So they're probably feeling very tired and struggling right now, and potentially having some skin issues as well, either sort of acne or psoriasis or that sort of thing, having problems. We can help you, and I'm so pleased that you've been able to have this test. I'm confident that within 4 months your body will start healing, but that will be the beginning of the journey, because when you've come in at 44 to 1, it may take a little bit of extra time to get you back into balance. It normally takes around 120 days. So I would like to make a few dietary changes and perhaps have a chat with you over the phone as well to discuss a little bit more detail and see how we can help you further. I would recommend that we have something called a health protocol, which is a balancer, which helps to literally balance this level out. We have something called Extend, which gives you a multivitamin, multi-nutrient if you're a child. We also have one for children. And we have something called a xenobiotic, which really helps heal the gut, which I would suggest you do. Take that. And if you've got anxiety or stress, something called Viva. I'll go into a little bit more detail why. So here we're looking at your protection value at 0%. So that's how likely you are to get ill. You've got very low immune system going on right now. So if there is sort of anything going on, you're going to catch it more quickly. And also pain wise, you potentially could have, I don't know, you could have painful periods, issues later on. So getting those levels down would be really helpful, to reduce period pains as well, unless you're menopausal and you stop, but it would also help that menopause. I'm not quite sure how old the person is that I'm doing the test for. So then we look at your omega-3 index. This is how your heart, your lungs, and how the blood runs through your body. Again, looking at your immune system, that's at 2.6%. That's really low. You must be full of fatigue and tiredness in this person. So adding in the balance is really going to help. That's how the blood flows around the body and your heart and lungs. So really, let's get that as levels up and get them feeling better. You'll notice a big difference in your health. Mental strength. So imagine having the wrong type of oil in your brain. This is what's going on here. So it's imbalanced, and you've probably got a bit of brain fog, can't concentrate, even sleeping, maybe a little bit of depression, and certainly for some fatigue. So getting this level up will really help. So all we're doing is we're replacing those bad fats with some good fats to help balance you out a bit, you'll see a big improvement. Your cell membrane fluidity, how the body absorbs cells. We're born with one single cell. Sorry, no, we are made at the beginning with one single cell, and it multiplies and multiplies until we are a collection of 37 trillion cells that become human. So that's why each cell is important, because we're a bundle of cells. So at the moment, you're not getting any nutrients in, and you're not getting any toxins out. So it would be really beneficial to get that cell membrane. It's like a brick at the moment, and nothing's being absorbed. Also, potential problems with hormones and sugar levels. So you could do with trying to reduce your sugar levels, diet cokes, all those sort of things. Please try and avoid as much as possible. Reduce your coffee to one a day. Obviously, everyone needs coffee, but try and reduce that. Arachidonic acid is found in processed meats. This is this one here. That's also raised, so you could do with eating free-range chicken. They pump a lot of hormones and chemicals into the processed chickens, so that would be beneficial for you as well. So we scroll down. This is just exactly the same as I said, but you can just see here in the green zone of where you want to be. So you've come in at 44 to 1, and we want you to be at 3 to 1. So you've got a way to go, but we have a program, as I said, that will help. Protection value. You can go and click on all these on the purple square, and that helps you with the calculations. But we would like you to be at 90 to 100%. At the moment, you've got a 0. how likely you are to get a chronic illness later on, or just like really bad skin and pain, so and fatigue. So that would be really beneficial for you. The omega-3 index should be at 8 to 12%. As I said, mental strength is also low. We'd like you to be at 1.1 or ideally at 0.5 to 1. Cell membrane fluidity as well. That's how you absorb your nutrients. And arachidonic acid, as I said, is your meats. Then we look at your omega-6, so palmitic acid. I look at here where it says 0. So everything else, this palmitic acid is fine. We don't have to worry about the stearic acid, not eating too much cheese or dairy. So that's all. You don't need to change anything of that. Omega-9s, they do like some avocado, so that's helpful. Omega-6, I'm not worried about the linolenic acid, but that's your crackers and pastries and things like that. You're not too, if you were 10%, I'd be worried. GLA, again, I'm not worried. That's your porridge and oats, that's fine. You can stay on that. Arachidonic acid would be your meats. Now, DGLA, whereas you're really high, is at 59.5. So this is what you're cooking in. So reduce your seed oil, reduce rapeseed oil, canola oil, Lurpak butters, crackers, crisps, junk food would all be under this DGLA, and that's way too high. So just look at what you're eating. I'm happy to have a chat with you and go through this in more detail. So just to give you an idea of your balance test and get you sorted out as quickly as possible. But yeah, we could talk a little bit more about that. This is your omega-3, what we look at. So at the moment, you do eat nuts and seeds, so that's where your ALA or potentially porridge, why you've got a nice level of 0 here. That's also great. But look at this EPA. So this is your skin, nails, hair, how you see, think, all these things. Minus 92.8%. That's fatigue, tiredness there. Concentration for DPA and DHA in the brain, minus 44. So we really need to get this up and get you up and running. Yeah, so let's talk it through a little bit more and see how I can help further this, but definitely get this person on the balance wheel, please. Extend, and if they're suffering with mental health or anxiety or stress or not sleeping, then Viva as well. If they have got stomach issues because their cell membrane fluidity is high, then potentially they may need to go on aqua. That's something I need to check with you in person. So maybe you can feed me back to that. Hope this helps. Thank you.